I'm here with Gail Mortimer, facilitator, founder and co-author of 13 Wise Women. Welcome to Pulse TV. Tell us about 13 Wise Women and how the book came about.
Well, I had a dream to encourage women to start their own businesses. It's very difficult when I came to Australia 13 years ago, and I found that there weren't any networking groups or places I could go, and it's very lonely when you're in a business by yourself. So I thought about how could I help other women to do it. Then I had this dream about maybe I find 12 other women to help me and we write a book and tell our stories and how we became empowered and how we started our businesses.
Gail, tell us about the number 13 because I know it's got a lot of significance with the book. It's not just about 13 women.
Well, the number 13 is controversial. You either love it or you hate it. It's superstitious or it's not. But as an astrologer, for us the 13 number is very powerful. And if you use it, it's a place to ground dreams and to make new things happen. And so that was why I chose the 13. And as it happened, it's 13 chapters is a good amount for a book.
How did you set about finding the 13 women? What were you looking for?
Over the years, I've actually been to a couple of networking, and I've watched people and met people, and I found a couple of core women that I thought, okay, I think they'll get it and they'll understand what I'm trying to do and you know how we're going to go about it. So I had coffee with them, took them my vision and my mission statement and a bit of a dream in the name and said, this is what I'm thinking of. And they bought in. So then we just looked around for some other women who were open to it, and eventually we were 13.
Yanina Leah, one of the co-authors of 13 Wise Women. Yanina, tell us about your journey and how you ended up in this book.
I started at Piccadilly Market, which has been running for 6 years in Geelong and it's been super successful. I run a couple of other businesses as well, so Gail approached me whether I'd like to write my story, and I've sort of really come from nothing up to running a pretty successful business.
How important is it for women to network and inspire each other to go forward in business?
For me, it's really important. In Africa, I did women empowerment workshops, both locally and overseas. It's really important because women are supposed to be tough and they're not supposed to be emotional. So when you go to business networking events, it's usually all about business. And if you're not showing that you're, being good in business, if you say, well, I'm suffering and I've got kids and I can't get through my work and you're seen as not being a good business person. That's why the book sort of came into being, to help people to realise that it is lonely out there and you can't always talk about your strifes and your struggles.
I'm here with Belinda Lyle, President of Business and Professional Women Geelong. How are you?
Well, thank you, Liz.
Now, you're in this beautiful book, 13 Wise Women. You must be honoured to be one of the 13.
I am. I'm very privileged to be one of the 13 Wise Women. It's been a very exciting journey.
You must be highly regarded in Geelong with the work you do with BPW Geelong. Tell us a bit about your journey.
My book and my journey is about how I did start out as an accountant and then move on to how I built that bridge between being an accountant to being an actual marketer, and the choices that I made along the way, the training that I had to do along the way. And I think that's a message for women. Basically, if you do find that you are in a career that you don't particularly like or you have started out in the wrong career, that it's never too late to start again. And now I run my own successful business, and it's been a great journey.
Have you got any favourite stories in the book?
You can't ask me to do that. They've all been amazing. There are some really powerful ones, I think, some women have really put it out there, and I think that's going to appeal to a lot of the readers, that they actually have just laid it all out there.
this be the last of the books, or will you continue on in that theme?
I think there might be another 13 Wise Women, but it'll be different women, you know, because everyone's got their stories to tell, and it's great to be able to connect with somebody. So there's something for somebody in everybody, in every story.
You might be able to have a set of 13 books.
There you go. It's that powerful number.
Where can people get a copy of the book if they'd like to?
It's going to be for sale on the website, and we're launching on the 5th of October, and it'll be available through the networks on our Facebook page. You'll be able to get hold of me and buy a copy.
The website's up on our screen now if you'd like a copy. It's a really empowering book for women, so thank you for joining us today.
Fantastic. Thank you for having me.